You're welcome to my channel. My name is Janet and I am a proud Cameroonian nurse now practicing here in the US as a registered nurse. I started this channel today to walk you guys through my journey of how I became a nurse here in the US, going through all the immigration process, how the writing the exams, the NCLEX exams, the documentation, and every other thing until I become a nurse here. So if you are a new grad, an international nurse, or you are just curious about the steps of how you can become a nurse in the US, please stay with me. I'm going to be walking you guys step by step from the documents that you need if you are still in Cameroon, if you are still in Africa, the documents that you'll be needing, all the certification that you need, and all the website that you need to go to apply for the exams and what to expect. Okay, so if you are interested, please click on the subscribe button, like this video, and click on the notification bell, so when I post other videos you are going to be notified. It's going to be a very long series of videos because the whole process is a very long process, but believe me guys, it might be a long process, but it is worth it because becoming a nurse. Hi guys, so I'm going to be walking you guys on the different steps that you need for you to become a nurse. I kind of wrote it down just because it's like a long process and it's hard for me to retain, so bear with me. So the first things first, for you to be a nurse in the US, you need your BSN. The BSN is your bachelor's degree in nursing. Well, there's some people that use the diploma, which is a 3 years course. So the US have two type of nurses. You have the RN and you have the RN BSN. So the RN BSN is for those that have the bachelor's degree, while the RNs are just those that have the diploma. So whichever one you want to take, if you have just a 3 years course, don't be discouraged because you can always come to the US, work as a nurse, and have your BSN while working and earning good money. So the next thing that you need to do is for you to be registered in your country. Here, you need to, this is a very important process that many people don't know about, okay? For you to want to come to somebody else's country and be a nurse, they need to know that your own country trusts you to take care of their people. So they are going to find out from your nursing board if you are actually a nurse in your country. Okay, so it's very important for you to be registered in your own country as a registered nurse. The next thing is for us to get our child abuse certificate. So I'm talking personally on the process that I took. I wrote through the New York Board of Nursing because I personally felt like that was the easiest for me. You have other states that you could actually write the NCLEX under, but me, I went to the New York Board of Nursing because it kind of shorter. You don't have to have all the process of certification, your documents being checked by other companies. New York does it on its own. They have their own separate body where they make sure that your certificates are authentic, so you don't have to go through two different companies. You just go and to the New York Board of Nursing and they are going to reach to your school, and if you are all set, they're going to send you your what we call ATT, but that's further ahead. The next thing that you need to do is to get your transcript ready, all your transcript from year 1 to year 3 or to year 4, from the first semester to the last semester, because they are going to ask you to upload all of this transcript. Okay, and the next, your child abuse certificate, which is online. You can get this one online. You have to buy it, you have to pay for it, and they're going to give you like a course for you to read through it. And after you've read through this course and you're ready, they'll give you an exams where you can write it, and once you've written these exams and you pass, they're going to send you this certificate. So this certificate is one of the requirements for you to be able to register under the New York Board of Nursing. And the next thing that you have after you obtain your child abuse certificate, you gather all your transcripts. I think I always put a transcript, and then you now apply to the New York Board of Nursing. you go to the New York Board of Nursing and you create an account there, and they're going to ask you to upload all of your documents. Once you've uploaded all of the documents, they're going to ask you for a pay. I don't know, I've forgotten how much that pay is. And once you've paid this fee, the only thing you have to do is for you to wait. Now, New York is a bit faster. I think for me it was fast, because for other companies, for other states, I think they take around 6 months for them to get back to you. But New York took me 8 weeks. That's 2 months. After 2 months, I got the reply from them, and the reply from them is going to be what we call the ATT. The ATT is what is called the attestation for you to write, okay, for attestation to test. This ATT is what you're going to use to register for your exams, the NCLEX exams. Once you've registered for the NCLEX exams, then you study for these exams, you write it, you pass it, and you start looking for a job. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys my own experience. I became a nurse in the US after becoming a nurse in Dubai. I worked in Dubai for 5 years before writing my exams in Dubai. Okay, so once I was in Dubai and I've practiced for 5 years, I now went through all the processes. Like, you guys, it's knowledge is power, because I knew nothing about this. Okay, but once I got to Dubai, I was lucky enough to work in an establishment where everybody else was trying to get out of Dubai and go to the US. So I had a group of friends that helped me out with all the documents. They told me what I needed to do, what I needed to read, and it worked all out for me. I didn't have to pay any agent. I did everything on my own. So if you want the shorter route where you work from Dubai, you can always go through Dubai. Work as a nurse in Dubai. Once you've gotten your license in Dubai, the next thing for you to do is to start applying to companies. There are a lot of companies out there that are looking for nurses to come and work in the US. There are a lot of companies out there that are looking for nurses to come and work in the US. So that's one of the things. But I also believe that there are still these companies that are willing to employ you guys from your own country. So you don't really need to go to Dubai. That's my own personal journey, because I had to move to Dubai first and then before coming to the US. So guys, this is just like a rundown of everything, but I'll be going detailedly on each of these processes. So don't forget to subscribe, and write your comments, guys, what you want to know. What steps do you think you want to know? Like, what else do you want me to tell you about? And I am going to give it out to you guys. I'm here for you, okay? I had nobody to be there for me, really. Mine took me more than 7 years because there was nobody there. I needed to be present in a particular place before I got the help that I need. So stay tuned. Thank you.